We have action. Sal Butera versus Joey Chin. Joey goes to 7. Sal goes to 9. Welcome to the Mezz West State Tour. Stop number 1 in Hard Times, Sacramento. We'd like to thank the Markoulis family for having us out here. 103 players today. This is going to be a great day for pool. You guys gonna have to excuse me for a minute. I do not have the chat in front of me right now. I will rectify that in a few minutes. So for right now, enjoy some good pool. Joey Chin plays out of Hard Times, Bellflower. And Sal Butera, of course, plays out of his own place in Moore Park. Good break by Joey. No shot on the 1. 2 balls down on the break. I think we will see a push here, unless he decides to get aggressive and go one rail and kick the 1 down table. Due to the amount of time he's taking, I think he's looking at that kick because he doesn't want to get a return safe. But the danger in this shot, if he does not put that 1 to where Sal doesn't see it, he's going to see himself in a little bit of trouble. I think he's going back. He's deciding, yeah, he's going to push. Sal's going to thin this 1 ball. Good safe. Joey does have a 1 rail kick available. If he catches the top side of the 1, he can replace that ball and safe Sal. The danger of this is that he places the 1 down table by the 9. You do not want to do that playing Sal Butera. I think Sal might have a half ball jump here if he decides to jump it. And he goes right to the jump cue. I might have did this once or twice. Just like to say, one of the best things about the Mezz West State Tour, a lot of you people might know my voice and know of me, but it's always good when I get to meet somebody who say they've been following. So I'd like to, say thank you to a gentleman I met today, name of Tamor. And I'm looking forward to picking his brain a little while longer. Real recognize real. There's no stream without the fan. So this is what it is. We're just trying to make this sport of pool great for us, and we are appreciative of you guys' support. Might get a jelly roll here. Tight pockets. That's the one thing I remember about Sacramento. If you do not hit these balls well, they will stand up on you. So Joey Chin with a good chance to attack here. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had the screen transposed, but we're all good now. Here we go. All right, Joey has a makeable shot on the 4. He just has to decide whether he's going to play the 6 on the side or if he's going to play it down table. I think he might have left himself a little short here. If he's trying to go down table and come back on that 7, unless he's, yeah, he's a little short. He might be looking to back cut this in the side. He's going to have to let that cue ball loose if he elects to do that. Or he's looking, okay, looking to catch. Yeah, I don't think he has enough of the side pocket to catch. Even if he throws that ball in the corner, it's going to be a difficult shot for him right now. Made the best of a bad situation here. We all know Sal loves to bank. It depends on how he feels right now. I don't think he's going to go all out on this ball because gaining position is going to be tough. So it's looking, if he's looking at thinning that ball or banking his 6 back up table, either way, we're looking at a safety here. Come on. I'm going to be joined in the booth right now by my man Tamar. I'm having him introduce himself, and this is how we do it at the Mezz West State Tour. You know, I see an opportunity, you know, I grab it. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tamar.
All right. And we're sweating on Sal Butera versus Joey Chin right now. He played a good shot here, Sal did. Left the 9 in the corner. And
that was great speed.
Yeah, he hit it with good speed. He didn't want to sell out. And Joey's going to have a tough time right now. That 9 is hanging. It's going to be difficult. So he's looking probably going 1 rail and kicking his 6 back down table. The danger in that, though, the 9 is hanging.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You might leave a little sell out there.
Comes off the 6 wrong, comes off the 7 wrong.
Exactly.
Wide open for the
like
69.
Like Grady would say, fraught with peril.
Fraught with peril.
And exactly what happens. Yeah, it's a little tangent line 90 degrees, and I think that 9's going for a ride.
It's possible, I don't know, but Sal's more of a run up, but the 7's in such a awkward position for him to get back up to the 7. I would go for the 9.
Right, his shots are pretty free, right? Even if he goes to cut it in, right,
Yeah.
he's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing both our shots. Maybe cuts it in and goes for the 9.
Absolutely. Well, there we go.
Yeah,
That
well.
was very well struck.
Yeah.
Not an incredibly easy shot on the 7 in the side, but...
Right. Yeah. And on these conditions, it's tough. I think he got a little jelly roll there.
He may have played it a little
Two-way?
speed on
A little
that.
two-way?
Two-way there.
You were probably right because he's right behind in the 8.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he hit him with it. I'm gonna have to dock Melissa Herndon her pay here. I'm gonna let my man Tamar finish out this rack, and then we'll be joined by the Dragon Lady.
All right.
My brother, it's a pleasure to meet you. Though.
Pleasure to meet you.
For
Like
sure.
I said,
We got
man,
all day. I got all day. I get them in the hot seat. They don't like staying though. But you seem like a good brother, so that's all.
Well, like
good.
I said, I've been watching it for days.
I love it, man. That's beautiful. We really, from my heart, bro, we respect that.
Well, the beauty of it is, it's you're not just watching and being entertained. You're being taught.
That's what we try to do.
My work doesn't allow me to be at these tournaments every time they're in town.
Right.
But I can still watch and learn with the commentary you guys give, with the knowledge, like when Ernesto will come up and you ask him all the right questions when he's up at the...
Thank you. Because that's my job.
That was a great shot.
And I'm just a little sidebar right there. I do that on purpose. And guys, why are you asking? I said, because everybody don't know. Everybody's not a champion,
That's
brother.
it.
You know?
For the people who don't get the chance to put in the hours on the table, you get to, learn from...
Yeah. So me, because I'm a C player, I'm banking this 8 at the 9 all day. Hope to get lucky.
I see him going for the first diamond on the long rail. I see him overcutting this and having the... Well, no, because he's going to leave the bank back up.
Yeah, I don't think he really wants to leave Sal anything.
No, he doesn't want to leave him anything.
Yeah, because he has a chance here to hurt his feelings.
Yep.
How about you go for it and swing the rock too? Can you do both? So you gotta choose. I went to the genie. The genie says I can't do that.
Right. That's going to be tough. And again, all in all, it's a first game. You know, you're filling each other out. Wow, you got it. You got it. Unbelievable. All right, man. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Great. All right, we're going to be joined by my cohort, Melissa Herndon, right now. And that's my man, Tamar. And like we said, you know, we like giving opportunities here at the Mezz West State Tour. And Joey Chin goes up 3-0. You're watching the Mezz West State Tour. Stop number 1.
Joey is actually an 8. Joey's
Joey
actually
is an 8. Thank
so
you.
it's actually, if that was the first game, he's actually 2.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yep. Joey is one of the numerous players that got bumped up this
He
year.
got a little bump. Okay, see, yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to, you know, it's the first stop. We're working the kinks out here. So
See, that's a nice break by Sal. He's got a little stiff cut on the 1 here.
okay. Sal does have a cut on this 1 ball.
He doesn't like it. He's kind of put the cue in his opposite hand, like he was going to shoot it left-handed. If he does, he may end up playing safe here. Yeah, he's going to play safe. So, literally just creating distance. Maybe got him with a piece of the 2, but that 1-8 didn't line up. If Joey can see it, he can literally just thin the 1 ball here on the right side. It'll
Right.
hit the 8, stay right there, and the cue ball come back down around the table. Almost back to that same position.
Table number 19, Hunter Roberts. B. Davison, Uncle B, and Hunter Roberts. Table 19, even raised to 7.
If he has to kick at it, looks like he's got to kick at it, so Sal played great safety there.
Forcing him to play his end.
Joey played a good shot there because he
Wow.
basically just thinned the 1 ball.
He came with it right there.
Yeah, he left it right there in that same position, and now Sal has to kick.
Yeah. And anytime you're kicking, you're at the mercy of the table.
Love that shirt he's wearing. Nice shirt.
Mm.
Made by On the Wire.
A little on the
Beautiful
wire
with
action
that
right there.
Butera right down the middle of the back there.
You know what I'm saying? That might say Herndon pretty soon.
I was gonna say that's a nice name. You look good on one of those shirts.
Just the right amount of letters.
Can you actually just fit Dragon Lady on the back instead?
Yes, we can. All right. Sal's looking to shorten this up a little bit, huh?
It looks like it. That is no good.
Yeah. We heard that. Like, and if there was any doubt, Sal calls it on himself before anybody can
Absolutely.
even say
Yep.
anything. He's a gentleman and a champion.
And a scholar. Gentleman and a scholar.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. Let's see how comfortable Joey feels here. It's a good opportunity to take an actual 3-0 lead here. You get the right position, see? Now, if that 5 ball's not there, it's not a bad shot. But
Right.
he's left himself a little flat where he's going to have to go 2 rails around the table, but he can run into the 5 ball. So he's drawing, but it's going to draw into the 4, toward the 4. Yeah. See, he was worried about missing that 5
Yeah,
ball.
that was a tough route for him. Either way.
He started out with the wrong position there on the 1.
Yeah. And you
It's
know,
the first, second rack. It
Right.
gets a little tricky right there. Sal's going to go back and forth across the table here. Don't run into the 6. Did not want to do that. And I'm guessing he's probably going to play safe here and stick him
little stop shot.
right behind that 6. He can cut it. He'll run into the 6 and may end up with a decent position on the 4. But it looks like he's going to try and play safe. ball. 6-ball block all day long.
Man. Well, 3 rails available or 2?
Both are available. Well, the 9-ball might be in the way. The three rail, you can't really jump the ball because of the 5. You could only catch a piece of the 3.
Can he jump to the rail and hit it?
He can, of course. And Joey's a good jumper, but you're leaving a lot to chance there. So you're trying to jump, kick at the same time.
Right.
Hard to control the ball.
Right.
Hard to stay safe.
Yeah. Well, he knows if he turns this table over, Sal should be out.
Should be.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes it's first thing in the morning. Takes a little bit of time
for sure.
to get everybody warmed up.
For sure. Coming here and you come back to the Mezz and you're trying to get it in.
Looks like he's going to just go 1 rail at it. Slide right in there.
Hope.
Kind of a brutal roll right
That was
there.
that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, let's see if Sal develops a rhythm here. It's pretty routine out.
If there was a trouble ball, what is it?
There really isn't. I mean, the 4 to the 5 right here is kind of key, but there really isn't. I mean, you can leave yourself straight. You can leave yourself a slide angle. You can leave yourself a good angle.
So are you going 2 rails from the 6 back
So
to the
here
9?
I'm going to hit it kind of soft, trying to stay inside the 6 here.
Right.
That's going to give me a natural angle.
2 rails.
Okay. Yeah. See, he's going to try to stay in, and that way you don't have to force the cue ball. It's just going to run right here.
Right.
You can go 1 rail at it. You can go 2 rails at it.
Now, I ask Ernesto this all the time. He went to, right? Yeah, because that 2 just brings you into the zone, right? And when you're playing 1, if you're playing super good, then you just drift into the zone. But if you're playing tight, you play the correct position. And Sal makes a move, and it's now 1-2. We have action here. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mezz Cues. You can check them out at mezzq.com. Mezz Professional Cues.
You change on Joey's name. It says 7. You want to...
You said 7, right?
No, he's an 8 now.
Oh, I changed it. And this is why, we're back in action. I changed him to a 7 and put him in as a 2.
There are, I think, let's see, 4 players, I think, that they changed from a 7 to an 8 for this
Johnny
tournament.
Kang?
No.
Johnny Kang went back, right?
No, he's a 9.
Didn't he
But he's not here.
Didn't he go down to an 8? No.
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 So for this tournament, Joey, I mean, at least the ones at this tournament that I know of,
Okay.
Joey Chin, Skip Nikakis is now an 8.
Yeah. Shout out to Skip Nikakis. Plays well.
Mike Boyd,
Yes.
now an 8.
He
And
played like a terror last
right?
season. Right?
And Melissa Hernan, now an 8.
Oh, man. About time.
Fudge you. Fudge you. Fudge you.
Chocolate, please. Thank you.
I'm whining about it. Just a little bit.
Just before you go and drill people.
Wiggle it. Just a little.
All right. Is he going to the outside of the 1, trying to leave the 1 there? And
Yeah, I think he's going to thin the left side here. Oh, he's going to actually try and block him with the 4. And
can't tell if
he
I
got
got
the
it.
double kiss, and I can't tell if he got it or not.
Right.
If he did, Sal might be able to just mess it.
Yeah. You don't want to leave it in the same vicinity for Sal. Let me check what we got here.
110 players.
Nice.
Fascinating.
That
Pool was
was,
such an interesting game. He
was-
mass eight it to me and ended up actually leaving it safe.
that was insane. And now Joey has the edge of that 1. The danger is he's going to leave the 1 in front of
He's
the
going to
pocket,
leave
right?
the one hanging right by the pocket.
Is there anything he can do here to not do that?
He's going to have to try and bring the cue ball down table. And he actually got, I think, a good
There you go.
clip on the 3 ball because
He
it
sure
would have,
did.
if he hadn't hit it, it would have popped out and he would have ended up in this big wide open spot. And he would have-
Right.
Sal would have been able to cut it.
Right.
So now I think Sal will probably kick 2 rails behind it and leave that cue ball right there and send the 1 ball back down
Yeah.
toward us.
And he's calculating that now, huh?
If he tries to kick 1 rail, the chances are you're going to clip the 9 and scratch. So you want to try and come in behind this ball,
That's the move.
off the long rail, or off the short rail.
And you can dig in a little bit.
Behind it, kick it. That's what he didn't. He was just trying to. What he was measuring was trying to avoid those balls.
Right.
this ball. Maybe play the 2 in the same. Oh.
And he shot that ball a little fast right there.
It's depending on what equipment you play on. Like typically, we play on diamond tables. It's fairly quick.
Yeah.
I found this a little bit slow. I'm gonna have to power
Adjust,
the ball
right.
a little bit more. You know.
Put a little stroke on it.
So the same stroke that he normally uses, he might not be able to right now. Sal's seen this before. Looks like he's
This is the same situation he had a few minutes ago, right?
He's going to thin it here on the left-hand side, I believe. Leave it right
That's what I
there.
thought Joey was going to do before. That's
I
the
don't
shot.
think
I
Joey
thought
had exactly the same. Yeah.
So layout wasn't exactly the same.
Sal's left him distance, but he's left him a cuttable ball. And these thin cuts, these pockets do accept them
Right.
very nicely. So
Yeah, and you know what? You hit these balls a little janky, they will hang up on you.
yeah. 110 players.
That's strong. I just like to say commend and clap for everybody who shows up to the Mezz West State and for all our spectators out there viewing. Man, I just think it's the year. I think pool is coming back.
I do.
I really do. I think it's coming back. And if you know anything about us, you know we're pushing it to the forefront. We're going to do what we need to do.
Some good things happening with the juniors. They've got the Atlantic Cup coming up. Mezz player
You know
Chris
what I'm saying?
Robinson named the
Absolutely.
team.
And I
Loving on him.
I just want to, a little shout out to the Junior World National Championships. You might hear somebody you know. Yo, get out there and support your juniors, man. The Atlantic Cup is the same scope as the Moscone Cup. If you can make it to Chicago, get up, get out, and do something. How much?
You know, we the younger players, they are gotta support them. You know, very nice thing. There's 2 brothers playing in this tournament. They're both juniors. Hold, please, for technical.
Yeah. I just has Phil checking some settings here on the stream to make sure we're all good.
Oh, so what I was saying is there's 2 brothers playing this tournament, both, junior players, young, the Hill brothers.
Okay.
And, Desiree and Oscar, everybody pays a membership fee and
Yeah.
everything. Basically give them, because they're brothers and junior players, like a 2-for-1 on the membership.
Oh, that's beautiful. See, and that's a good thing. And they give back a lot. They do. Oscar and Desiree. A lot of it goes unsaid and it's quiet, but they make moves a lot.
Joey doesn't have much work to do here. Same thing
Right.
here. He can just kind of roll the 7 in. Wants to stay inside that angle on the 4. Wants to come inside the angle right there, so he can let the cue ball just drift down. Might play this 2 rails. Play the 9 in the pocket that's caddy corner to the 8 ball, where he's playing it right here. Yeah, he's going to come around like that. Maybe get a 3rd rail actually.
And he got there, and Joey Chin is looking a little focused here, Melissa.
Yeah.
He doesn't want Sal to wake up.
No. Wants to do what we all want to do. Keep your opponent in your chair.
Oh, no.
Wow.
No, man.
Left Sal a very thin cut here. But again, you hit it thin, these pockets are accepting of this kind of ball.
Wow.
As long as you don't hit it too hard.
So you don't 3-rail this inside?
Not if you don't like, only if you don't like money. Oh my. He tried to bank it in.
Yeah, he stiffed it. Good, too. There we go. So Joey Chin makes a move. And we're going to do some technical things right